I love meeting people. And J. Michael was really young. He was about this tall. And I got to know this kid. I knew him since he was a baby. I changed this kid's diapers one time. It was terrible. And he looks at me, and he couldn't say Michael, but he would call me Mikey. And he was just learning how to walk. And he looks at me one time. He says, "Hey, Mikey." I said, "What?" He said, "I want to hold you." And I said, "Dude, you can't hold me." And he looks at me again, and he said, "Mikey, I want to hold you." I was like, this kid is crazy, man. I said, "You can't hold me." And I kind of laughed at him. I didn't mean to. I just thought it was funny. And he kind of made this one face. You ever seen a kid go half psychotic for a moment? Freak you out. He goes, "I'm going to hold you." And this kid takes off running towards me. He gets about 10 feet away from me, launching himself into the air like Superman. And I'm looking at this kid. This kid is flying at me. I got a decision to make. I can catch him or move out of the way and teach him not to fly at human beings. But I caught him. And I spun him in circles, and I tried to get him as dizzy as I possibly could so that I could set him back down and just watch the show. But as I was trying to set him down, he wouldn't let go. He kept kind of holding on to me. And he said, "Mikey." I said, "What?" And he puts his nose right up against my nose. He says, "Mikey." I was like, "Bro, your breath stinks. Back up." I'll never forget. I tell this story everywhere I go. He puts his head on my shoulder, and he wraps his arms around my neck. Little old kid. As cute as all could be. He said, "Mikey." I said, "What?" He squeezed as hard as he can. He said, "I'm holding you." I was like, "You punk." 18 years old. I started bawling like a baby. I don't know what it was about that kid, but I thought about myself. And I started thinking about all the excuses in my life why I couldn't do things. I was the smallest kid in my school growing up, and I always felt like I could never have a relationship or never, be in the in crowd. In ninth grade, I got stuffed in the garbage can 11 times. I deserved 10 of them. The 11 was uncalled for. But I started to think about J. Michael, and I started to think about, man, this kid ran and took a leap of faith. He just went all in. And he knew I was going to catch him. See, I had this image in my head when he said he wanted to hold me, that he was going to walk up to me and pick me up and carry me around and burp me or something. He knew he couldn't do that. But he knew that if he could just take that leap of faith, that I was going to catch him. And maybe that's your challenge today. I'm going to ask you to do something a little bit bold, a little bit crazy here. I'm going to ask everybody to stand up right now. Just stand up right where you're at. Stand up, stand up. Here's what I want you to know. What I've learned, and I'll share this in the next talk here, is that there are some, the value of time is crazy. So what I want you to know about this is there's probably some people in here that you just might be a good opportunity to say hello to again. Or to say, hey, you're amazing. Or maybe there's somebody here that was there for you at a certain time in your life and they never knew it. And all you want to do is say thank you. Or just a good friend that you've just never, you joke around all the time, but you say, man, I'm really glad you're in my life. 2 minutes to make this happen. Just don't leave anybody out if you could help me out. 3, 2, 1. You go make it happen. Go make it happen. Go make it happen.